Hello everyone, my name is Pixlriffs, welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla, and now I've got some elytra. I am flying around my jungle, and I am learning stuff about this place which I have not really understood about here before, just because seeing things from the air really gives you a different perspective on things, quite literally, I suppose. But this is something that I did not even realise about this jungle. For a start, it borders really closely on some other biomes. Here was me thinking jungle as far as the eye can see, but if you head over in this direction, I've actually got a little spruce tiger down there, which is something that I hadn't even realised. It just kind of nestles there in the middle of the jungle. But also, if you head over in this direction, there's an extreme hills biome, and I've got llamas. There are llamas over here. Check these guys out. I've not really seen the brown llamas in Minecraft before. So coming over here and checking out these guys, look at this one. He's so cool looking. That's really awesome. And there's like a little pack of them here, and there's some further up the mountain. This is the mountain, by the way, that I've referenced a couple of times that I wanted to turn into a volcano. So I'm kind of feeling like that's a more plausible project now that I've got some elytra and I'm flying around my base somewhat regularly, you know what I mean? I can probably see myself coming back here and turning this into the volcano I think it deserves to be. But that's not what I'm going to focus on today. Today I have a couple of projects which... Oh, I'm still getting used to the elytra flight a little bit. It's been a while since I've had a decent set of wings. Come on, let's have a proper takeoff. Seriously. Come on, there we go. There we go. It's so nice being able to see the shipwreck from the air as well, like coming into this little bay here, obviously once the chunks render in. There it is. Oh, it looks so majestic down there. It's pretty cool looking. So what we're going to do today is actually going to be underground. So unfortunately, I won't be flying around with elytra for the entire episode. But I'm going to come down here and try and get the... Oh, I did a barrel roll right there. Do you guys see that? That was awesome. I'm going to go down to the clover and install a couple of things that I wanted to work on for a little while. Because... down here, the zombie spawning rates are affected by a couple of things, because there are two spawners working further down, beyond, like, the level of this, like, further down in there. There are two spawners in there, and the mobs have to come up and into this water stream by water tubes, and they get stuck every now and again because a chicken jockey will spawn. And so occasionally you get this, I've been watching it in the subtitles in the lower left, occasionally you spot like chicken clucks, and it's not a chicken jockey that's fallen from the spawner that's up here, which just goes straight down into this collecting chamber. It is very much a chicken jockey getting stuck in the pipe down there and causing a bit of a blockage. Normally the zombies can get past it, but I do think it slows the rate somewhat. So what I want to do is put in a button somewhere around here that you can press a button and a dispenser will fire an arrow at the chicken. Because I think they normally sit in the pipe at like a pretty consistent level. So as long as I have a dispenser down there, they can just fire an arrow into the chicken, kill it, the baby zombie goes away and disappears in the little lava trap I have down there, and the chicken itself just gets taken care of. So that's my plan today, is to set up a dispenser that will fire arrows into chickens. Secondly, I've been getting a lot of armor from this that I've been smelting using this this smelting setup here. It's a smelt up. Come here and use the smelt up. I've been smelting this all sort of in an automatic system with hoppers and whatnot. I've got to fill this manually, of course, but then it all gets turned into gold nuggets and iron nuggets. Iron nuggets are really not that useful, but gold nuggets kind of are, because you use them for brewing and whatnot. So I've been doing that in here, but then this looks kind of unsightly, just kind of sat here. So the second objective for today is probably to set up a kind of like an auto-smelting setup in here that just like you put stuff in the wall and it gets returned in a chest somewhere else. Just something a little bit redstone-y, a little bit more, so that you can casually put armor in there and then it goes away. I could even try and link it to this chest here where the armor and drops and stuff is collected, but it might be a little bit trickier to do it that way. Got to do some item filtering and stuff like that, and the redstone for this kind of gets in the way. So that's going to be my secondary objective for this, and I'm not going to do either of those on camera because they're not particularly interesting projects. I just got to wire up a couple of things, and you guys know me, and doing redstone on camera, it's not all that great. So what I'm going to do instead is show you something I recorded after our visit to the end last week, where PaigeofMaces was free for a little while, right before she got married, actually, so it was very kind of her to spare the time, and I toured her base. I went to her base and had a quick look around. So I'm going to take you guys to that. Going to work on these projects off camera, and I will bring you guys back for the rest of the episode. Hi, Paige. How you doing?
Hi. Oh, I wasn't expecting visitors. Hi.
Yeah, I thought I'd come through and see what you've been up to over here, because I keep meaning to visit other people's bases and stuff, and there aren't that many people who built some stuff away from Sea Havens, so I figured it would be kind of nice to pop by. And I brought this for you, by the way, before I forget, from Awooga. That's a present from his latest enchanting session.
So yeah, this is the main Magical Girls Adventuring Guild hall.
Very cool. I like what you've done with the
all that
place.
stuff.
Granite is a bold choice, I have to say. There's not many people who can use granite and use it well, but I actually quite like it in these sort of steps. That's pretty neat looking.
I have some interesting choices now and again. I thought let's start with the boring stuff that can be easily gone through. Down here is kind of like going to be the alchemy room, and we've got a nice farm down here of netherwort.
Oh, very cool. Okay, yes. Got to have netherwort farm. That's your standard brewing ingredient.
Yep.
I see you've got some frostwalker going on here.
Yeah, it's an annoying thing that just happens. I don't really know how to fix it.
Right.
He's been annoyed every time I go visit his base.
Yeah. I think I've noticed the occasional frost patch coming up around my jungle here and there, but I won't name any names.
There's going to be the library.
Very cool. Are you planning on having bookshelves like all the way up there, or what's the idea?
I'm going to try to do that. Yeah. Apart from this section, and what this is for will become apparent a little bit later.
Oh, okay. Is there a drop or something? I imagine.
Yes.
I can see a little little corner up there. Oh, Wooga's off. Night fella. I like the fact that you've got plant pots and stuff everywhere as well. That's something I always forget to do when it comes to like making a place look a little bit more homey. Is drop in a little bit of flora here and there.
I think it looks nice because I'm all about adventuring and finding things. So like having one of each flower thing you can stick in a pot's a way to like mark where I've been, I think.
Yeah, you're collecting some of this stuff from different biomes, like having the dead plant means you've been to a desert or something like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Oh, I like the carpet. You're like, come and look at my base. I have mushroom blocks everywhere. I'm like, yes, this is my kind of place.
Yep. Behind you is like the rack of weapons of all the different types. There'll be a bow under here eventually. There's a shield. Over here, I'm kind of working on elemental armor, so like the best armor to wear in certain places.
Oh, all right. I see. So you got your end armor with the pumpkin head. That's smart.
Yeah, and then this is the overworld one that I'm currently wearing that I'm making better.
That makes sense.
Your water one, then your nether one.
Right, so the water one is going to have like aqua affinity and stuff, and the nether one's just all fire protection, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Depth Strider, Featherfall, that one. Aqua affinity, all that kind of good.
Smart. I like it. Very cool.
Down here is the storage area.
I have to say, I love the fact that you've got like a red carpet, but then you've got a purple ceiling. That looks really nice. That all purple concrete.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
I was just trying stuff.
It's just nice having like a big solid colour in the middle of all this grey. It really stands out that way. I like that.
The refectory where you can make your own food because you've got the ovens over here.
That's quite a nice view too. You've got a nice little landscape out there.
That's what sold me on this place, just coming up about it, and I haven't really changed much here apart from widening out the back, but this was just all open to the wall, so I just put glass in front of it.
Nice. So it's all sort of naturally formed cave like this.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Is this Extreme Hills, by the way? Because you...
This is Flower Forest.
Because you're known for building in Extreme Hills. That was one of the things, like on the first time we collaborated on anything, you were talking about like where you like to build bases, and Extreme Hills was kind of the thing. But I guess like you get more Extreme Hills type terrain generating on this terrain preset, so it looks a little bit different.
It's hilly. It's different kind of hilly, which I like. And up here is the dormitory.
Very cool. Beds all the different colours. That's very nice.
Yeah, this is you know how much I enjoy Puella Magi Madoka Magica. This is all the different names of some of the characters from the main story and then some of the spin-offs.
Nice. Okay. I haven't seen much of the spin-offs. I've only seen like a few episodes of the main series, but most
of the spin-offs are manga.
Yeah. This one's redacted for some reason that I would probably know if I finished the series at any point.
So this is a room I actually really like, and I'm going to have to take these. This is kind of like cloakroom. If you
right, okay.
Chest.
Yeah, that's nice. I always like using these doors as like screens for stuff instead of using them for actual doors. Always, it seems like a really inventive thing to do for me. So that's really neat.
No. This is the room I'm most proud of.
Oh, this is nice. I like the colour scheme you got going on. The blue around here, that's so neat looking. You've got like showers kind of over here. There's like a sort of ice bath situation or something over there.
Oh no, this is just a normal bathtub. I thought it's something different other than white, and I don't want to go for avocado because, you know, nobody likes avocado baths.
That's pretty cool though. I like what you've done with the place. Very nice.
It's kind of like modelled on Japanese baths because like you'll sit there and you'll wash yourself down and then you go sit in the bathtub for a while. And it's even functional as well.
there's paper there and everything. Oh, that's fun. That's fun.
Then out here, this is where it gets kind of boring, but then interesting again.
It gets cavey for a bit. Oh,
Yep.
What is this? Fire trial, water trial. Interesting.
Water trial is out here, off in the savannah, where I've got a little village.
Oh wow, okay, you got a village out here too. That's cool. That's cool. Any of the villagers got good trades, or are they just, you know, your standard, like to keep them around kind of thing?
Not really mucked around with them too much. There's a decent one over in another village in the desert that I can occasionally go and visit.
It says make it to the bottom for a prize.
This is the water trial. Just over here is something I've just put together, given our little trip to the end. Well, if you want to try your hand at the water trial.
Oh, okay. So you got a chorus farm here, and can you teleport underwater? That's an interesting question. So what does this water trial involve? You basically just have to get to the bottom.
Yeah. And again, this is something that I've just made wider. This was natural as well.
Uh-huh.
Big natural drop down to the bottom that I've filled pretty much by hand with water all the way, pretty much drop by drop, listening to dice camera action. If you want to give it a go, a prize down there.
Am I allowed to use any items? Is it just I've got to swim smart?
You can swim smart.
Let's
see how far down you can get.
Right, I'm going to give it a try. I'll hold my breath.
Come on, Guybrush.
This is a long way down. I can't hold my breath for 8 minutes. This is a long way. Where's the... Aha! I found the chest. Oh, treasure. Oh, my days. Well, lucky I had respiration on this helmet. Now I have to get back up again. That's the difficult part. That's where you get them. They can get down to the prize, but can they get back up in time? Oh, I've got 5 bubbles left. Am I going to make it? There's a couple of currents in here that are going to get me. Oh, I'm so close.
I didn't know about the currents.
So close to the surface. Oh, there we go.
Well done.
Okay, I made it. I won't take your golden apple though. I've got a couple of those myself. I don't mind. I need you to save those for curing zombie villagers in case zombie villagers happen. And considering it's getting dark, should we sleep? I don't want to make your villagers get zombified overnight.
No, we're far enough away.
Okay.
Did you want to try the fire trial, or is that enough trial for you? Right?
I think I've had enough trial for the time being. The fire trial looks significantly more dangerous to me, and I don't have any fire protection on here. I've got regular protection only. Although I do know that you can sneak across the magma blocks without actually taking damage. So maybe slow and steady is the way to win this race. But I don't know, man. It looks a little bit dangerous. I might give it a rest for now and come back another time.
Okay.
I'll save that for the next base tour when you've done a little bit more stuff.
Yes.
Oh, that's how you do it. Stylish. Boop. Very cool. So
Yeah,
that's your quick access to the library, I'm guessing.
I've made planters out of baked terracotta.
That's a really good use of them. Like the red terracotta like that, I don't really find many ways that I think I want to use that stuff, but it contrasts really nicely with the green, especially because you're in a flower forest and you get that lovely bright green. That's very cool.
I'm turning into a builder.
You are. Don't look at this place. This is really, really cool. I really like what you've done with the portal as well, like purple and quartz like that, and obviously with the purple being purple. I can't speak tonight. It's late. The portal being purple. That's where I was going with it. Yeah, like the whole thing looks really stylish. I like it. Well, if that concludes the tour, thank you so much. This was really, really cool. Nice to look around somebody's base, and obviously there's still a little bit of stuff that's in progress and you're working on and stuff. So yeah, I'll have to come back another time. But I really like it so far. It's looking good. It's looking good. And obviously, if you feel like stopping by the jungle anytime, feel free. And for the folks at home, don't forget to head over to PaigeofMaces' channel. A link will be in the description. Make sure you subscribe because you get to see her build this awesome place. And, of course, hang out with the rest of us, and all kinds of shenanigans ensue.
TTFN.
Hi folks, welcome back. Hope you enjoyed the tour of Paige's base, and I have been busy here at the Clover doing what I said I was going to do, and from what I can tell, it seems to have worked out pretty well. I've got some stone smelting in here right now. We should see a little bit more of that starting to trickle in here and there, but yeah, we have ourselves a pretty much working auto-smelter setup here. This lever controls the whole thing. Basically, that sets off a minecart going around some furnaces around the back here. But I want to keep this place nice and tidy and tight. I don't want to have people like seeing out into whatever is out there. So yeah, the whole idea behind this thing, as I've explained in previous videos, is it's like a bunker that they find in Lost, where it doesn't seem to. It seems to have some kind of grander purpose, but it's not entirely sure what. And it's all very mysterious and kind of closed in, and anybody who's in here doesn't really know what's outside. So that's kind of the idea I'm going for here anyway. Maybe I will reveal what is outside in a future episode. But for now, I'm going to test this out, because as you can see, I've got a sign here that says, if you hear a chicken but no chicken is visible, press this button. And I'm so happy with this as a thing, but I have no idea if it's going to work or not. I think I've wired the dispenser up in the right place. But as you can see, from here, we can get rid of all of these zombies, but there is a chicken stuck further down in the pipe. I've kind of intentionally turned up my friendly creature sounds so you guys can hear it, but you can see it down there in the subtitles. A chicken is clucking, and it's not in the kill chute, so if you see a chicken, if you hear a chicken but no chicken is visible, press this button. And it works! Oh, amazing! That's incredible! I was not expecting that to work as well as it did, but you just heard the little buck, and then it's gone. Oh, that's beautiful. Right, yeah, so there's a dispenser there, chock full of arrows. It'll probably never run out in the amount of time we get chicken jockeys. They're pretty rare, to be honest, and occasionally they'll come from spawner number 1, which means they'll just drop straight down into here, but oh, that's the best. That is freaking great. Okay, so let me get the rest of the stuff smelting. I have some gold armor around here somewhere that I wanted to run through the system. Yeah, there it is, just to see if it works properly. So I'm going to throw a bunch of armor in there, and we'll set the thing running, and hopefully we should start to see, yeah, the hopper minecart is already there. It can only hold 5 items at a time, but you will see those disappear as we go. So let's get this last gold helmet, check this chest down here, and I'm using coal for the smelting fuel, so if anybody's using this, I would advise them to put in a whole bunch of armor at once rather than do one piece at a time, because if you leave this thing running, it's just going to burn through all the coal pretty quickly. But those are all going. You should see the last few items start to disappear as well. They're being distributed among the furnaces out there, and then sooner or later we should start to see some gold nuggets rolling in. So there we go, it is working fantastically. That's exactly what I wanted to do for this episode, and I'm amazed actually that I managed to get this done in a morning, because you guys know me in Redstone, it usually takes me a little while. But with that out of the way, that's pretty much all I wanted to do in this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching Decidedly Vanilla. My name has been Pixlriffs. Leave a like on the episode if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.